Hey everybody, Archangel here. Yeah, we're in King Arthur's Legends Rise. How's everybody doing? Hey, it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Woohoo! So we're gonna be going on to having a good weekend. Um, Looks like it's gonna rain. Might have a chance of rain over the weekend for me. But that's all right. I've got to bugger out later on today. I've got to go to our church. Got to uh, I gotta mow the grass. Blessed neighbor mowed the back lot for us. I appreciate that he did that, but he mows it so short. I mean, he puts that mower deck all the way to the ground, and basically you almost can scalp it. And I'm like, dude, you're not. This isn't a putting green. You're not needing to cut it that short. We're not putting balls out here, okay? So, um, yeah, because when you mow, you're only supposed to take just a little bit off the top, maybe a half inch. It's just, and then of course, as the season starts coming, you start maybe lowering it down a little bit more. I think right now I've got the mower deck for the church set at 3.5 inches. So, and I'll probably, if I mow one more time, I might take it to 3.25, or down to three, and then call that good right there for the rest of the season. So, yeah, but I appreciate it, but I still got to mow the rest of it. I got to get up around the building and up front and possibly along one side. We got a neighbor that mows. His property butts right up to the church, but sometimes we'll take turns mowing, certain sections of it. So, um, but yeah, that's what I got to do. And because we're having a bonfire tonight. Yes, the weather's nice. There hasn't been a burn ban set in place. So we're gonna have a bonfire to sit around and fellowship, have cook marshmallows, do s'mores if you're into that. I'm not into s'mores or anything like that. Probably have some hot dogs and roast some weenies and whatnot. And of course, there might be some other stuff that brought in, chips or some pitching, snacks like that. But yeah, that's what we're looking to do. So I can't wait. Looking forward to it. But I thought, hey, it's Friday. I want to get a video out for you guys. Try to get a little more, trying to get a little more pumped in the game. I do love the game. I like it. I mean, where I'm at for my account, there's not a lot to do, but there is still a lot of improvement. I got characters that I can work on big time to get him in better builds than what I have. I mean, I got Arthur built up a little bit more. Finally got him in an Ascension set, um, so that he's you know rocking Ascension and Damage set with a Strife set for his keepsakes. These could be better down here. I need to go um, run the keepsake dungeon and maybe get lucky and get a piece out of here for Strife, or at least get the materials I need to go and craft some of this stuff as well. So, but yeah, I got my Morgan rebuilt in a speed set with better. I mean, yeah, I could probably do a little bit better down here on some of these pieces here that are the rares. Try to get some legendary pieces for it, but as you can see, she's rocking at 286. It's still slow. I mean, there's people out there that got Morgans that are over 300. So, but really, she's out of the team that I use, which is these four right here. She's going first because I think Nika's speed is at 229. Where is Anya? I need to rework Anya a little bit, get her some better stuff down here too. She's 167. I probably get a little more speed on her. And what was Arthur Caliburn is? He's at 218. So, and then she was 229. So it's, yeah. So it's basically Morgan's going first to get the debuffs. She's going next to put out the goodies that she puts up from her passives, and I can then use her skill 2 to drop on him to give him a boosted attack, and then he's going to go and just waylay somebody, and then she's going to come in and remove any debuffs or do her AoE attack. And if somebody attacks her, she counters and puts up that massive counter attack hit. So, anyways, so yeah, we're in here for that. So I still got some work to do along with everybody. I mean, I got relics I need to work on. I mean, some more engraving needs to be done. I need some more of this stuff for the attack. Oh, I do have one that could do this. Oh, what do I get? Let's do this. Yeah, well, it's something. It's better than nothing, but I need some more. But It says you can get it from draft, but I think you can craft this stuff now. Flame Relic Core Energy. Let's go over here to the Magus Tower. Advancement materials. No, no. Oh, I think it's in the alchemy page. Yeah, it's in the alchemy page. That's right. Flame relic. Yeah, so you can craft these using. Oh, wait a minute. Using this stuff. So you can do up to 500, I think. Let me see. I can only do 133 because it takes 3 of these to craft one of those. So to do 5 of them, or wait a minute, let's just do it this way, 10. So it's going to cost me 30. Yeah, that was easy math. I should have been able to have done that in my head. So this will get me that. It's going to cost you, let's go to man. So it's 2,000 wood, 2,000 steel each time. And if you do, so yeah, do the 10, it's going to cost you 20, 20. Yeah, so yeah, yeah. And then 50, is it the same no matter what? No. So then the gold is going to go up. So it's 5,000 for one. And if you do it at intervals of 10. So if I was to do as max that I could do right now, it's going to cost me that. So if I run this down to just 100 maybe, come on, get there, get there, come on, there we go. So it's going to cost me that, which the wood and steel is no big deal. I've got, this is just extra because I keep getting the resources from rewards, and then all my stuff is built. So anytime I collect my steel and wood, it's just an abundance. So, and then 500,000 gold to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. 100 of those pieces. Nice. Did not get in here to do this. Honestly, I was gonna go touch on. So now wow, this is the rub right here. This is the relic shard points. This is where you need to sell your relics. But now here's the rub. Do you save them for the element enhancement, or do you sell them to be able to do the engraving? Um, I think it depends on. I think it depends on what route you want to go. If you're a whale, you're probably going to have this stuff and be able to do that. If you're somebody like me that I'm not whaling, I have spent, but I'm mostly majority free to play. So yeah, I've got to decide, do I want to keep any relics I get to be able to do the element enhancement, or do I sell them so I can have this material to be able to do the engraving? So I guess that's a video for another day to dig in. Which would be more beneficial, saving the relic for the element enhancement? I mean, it's you're getting right now. I'm getting 2% elemental damage, um, and you can only go up to what is it, 10? So there's one, there's two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Yay! He can count, people. So yeah, there's 10. So and it's two. So that's going to be 20% extra elemental damage on top of. Uh, I don't know. To me, I think this would be more of a guaranteed than trying to engrave, because this is such a random thing that you're going to get, because you have the 4 levels. You have the common, then you have the uncommon, then you have the rare, and the common's only going to give you 1 diamond, and it's gray. The uncommon's going to give you 2 at the green. Rare gives you 3 with the blue, and then legendary is 4 at the yellow or the gold. So, and as you can see, I've got 1 legendary, and the cost to run this for the defense is, yeah, it's just, you've got to run a boatload of the dimensional rift. You've got to sell off pretty much every relic you get from summoning relics. Whereas I think the element enhancement makes more sense because this is a guaranteed. Granted, it's going to take you a while if you're not paying to pull relics all the time. Uh, but that 20% enhancement to the elemental damage, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think is the better value overall. Don't neglect the engraving. Do some, at least get something on there. 33, it's a flat stat basically, but 33 more attack is it's better than zero attack. So, in my opinion. Anyways, um, so yeah, was out here doing some dailies. Oops, quit that. I hit the scroll on my mouse. Oh, darn it. I want it just right. That's too close. That's perfect. There we go. If I go one more, it'll take everything away, which is fine. I know where everything is, but I just kind of like having it there. Of course, now that I think about it, this does look a little cluttered. That does look better. I know that's that. I know over here's the restricted area. So yeah. Um, but when you do that, though, it takes the things away from the bottom of it, and I kind of like having the quick buttons down here for the restricted area. Let's see, the dimensional rift, I have pushed into it a little farther. I usually when I get up around this area here, sometimes it'll get a little difficult for me. And then once I hit that point, I'm like, fine. I come in and I'll collect and then I'll leave because it's a nice addition to the game, but I don't think it's worthy of it when you can really actually spend more time in the equipment dungeons with the new equipment uh, to get, and then the resources you need for that. So, but anyways, let's go down here to the Hall of Conquerors. I ran some of this yesterday, and here's the teams I'm using. Aqua Guinevere, because you got the event that she's running for the damage and the hearts that she does in here. With Morgan and Ice, Nika Ice, Curran Ice. Well, that's the first record I set. I did it with again, and I made her Storm because that's what a lot of the people were using was the Storm version of her. But it's fire. Is it fire or is it ice? I can't remember. Yeah, he's fire. So that's going to be the negative affinity for her. She's going to take more damage. And I'll be honest, I don't have her built all that well. I mean, look, this is crap. You know, I need to. I mean, the keepsakes are the only thing down here that are fairly decent. That could be 5 star, 5 star or better there. Um, 3 star uncommon ring for attack speed. Oh my gosh, I could have something better. Who is this? This is a life set. I don't think I have. Honest, did not plan on doing this like this. Attack speed for the ring. So we got okay. So I could take his. I don't use his as often. What's it going to give me? This is going to give. Well, it's going to give me some recovery. So you don't need the crit damage. Um, I don't want to take stuff off of people. All right, so we're not going to do that. Oop. Oh, look, my free summon already. Yay! Yeah, and again, don't forget to jump in here. Go to the shard shop over here. Grab that one rate up summon ticket. Believe me, they add up. So, and I'm currently sitting at 48 because I did cash in on my up here on my base rewards. I did cash in yesterday. My commander's passed to get the 10. So I'm not going to drop $20 on this to get these other, what is it? That's 10, 20, cancel. 30. Yeah. I mean, that would guarantee me a legend, guarantee me the new character. But I'm not going to go for it. I'm not going to put $20 into it right now. Um, get back in there. So, where is it? Hall of Conquerors, right here. So here's another one. Yeah, not faring well. I don't even think I've got her built all that well. Let me see what kind of gear have I got her in. I'm running her an attack critical and immortal. Um, she doesn't heal, so I need to get her better set. All right, let's see. What are they saying? What is the set stats? What's the the usage of what's the other. So they're saying ascension with damage and strife. No, that makes sense. I can see that. Especially if you're going to be running Nika on the team with or a healer that can help offset that 10% of her max HP. Yeah. So and then of course if she kills something, she's going to get a chance to attack again. So yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So yeah, she's an attacker. This is your typical attacker set. If you don't have Ascension or you can't clear that part of the dungeon yet, if you're new to the game, then your uh, attack and crit sets will probably be the way to go, and then a strife set. So new to the game, people are probably going to go attack set, crit strike, maybe damage attack damage with a strife set or attack crit and a strife because you're going to want um, early on you're going to use attack and critical strike rate. There is probably an argument to use the new um, where is it? This one, the new fortune set because you get 10% crit rate up. I know I'd covered this once before. I said something about it, but you're also getting 20% hit accuracy. So you're wanting your your attackers to be able to hit to land the attack. So then, to me, I'm willing to lose 7% in a crit rate boost here on a set when I can find that other 7% in another piece um, for, you know, in pieces to make up for the offset. So, anyways, yeah, so I need to rework her some. She's not even at 12. None of this is 12. So, yes, that's why she's doing crap. What have I got over here? She's got an attack percent. This should probably, yeah, this needs to be better. Over here, we got attack. This should probably be crit rate or crit damage on the earrings. And then the ring, yeah, attack. Yeah, okay, this is fine. This defense, I would rather have been a flat attack or attack speed. Same thing here, something different than these two. I could probably, defense 2 rolled twice. I probably ought to change the stats on that to see. Um, Let me do this. Let's change the stat. I don't want to go and spend a crap load of time in here. So what can I don't want to lose the crit damage, but all right, let's just see what we get. Effect accuracy. Okay. Hmm. Does she, yeah, that's fine. Leave that right now. Does she do anything as far as, excuse me. So 100% chance to gain. She's not landing debuff. So really, um, dazzling charm. Well, grant each hound's favor ally attack gauge. Yeah, that. Intention grant each hound's favor. Yeah, so she's not really trying to land any debuffs. So really, that there is not optimal. So let's go in. Let's see if I can't change it again. Let's change that to something else, please. Evasion. Evasion, maybe. All right, let's see what else we can get. Can I change my crit? No, defense. There it is. Crap. That's garbage. I don't want that. Um, this is the other thing. This can cause you to no, she's not healing either, so she doesn't need that. Um, attack speed 3. Now, why can't you land it there? That would have been a lot better. All right, let's see if I can't change this again. You got to be careful how fast you get going in this. I know there's a force slot I can open up down here, but I want to try to minimize what all's changing. Don't need effect resistance. There we go. Now we'll leave that, but now we got to take here's the rub. Is there next time I hit this, is this going to change or is it going to switch to the one of the other two? I'd want it to change. Yeah, see now there's the HP. I don't need that. So what I usually end up doing is just clicking through it. Now that's not bad. Defense, don't need the defense percent. Fact accuracy, again, don't need that. HP, don't need that. Evasion, don't need that. Come on. Oh, come on. This is where you'll spend a boatload of your gold and your stat change stones because it's just now the effect resistance I don't mind. Um, Sometimes I found that now okay, we'll leave that. Let's give it a moment so that way when we go because I've noticed that if you get clicking through it real quick, sometimes it can change the one that you've already done again, and that's what happened here. And then sometimes it'll just swap back and forth between a couple. So we'll leave the crit damage as it is. Defense, I don't want. Let's try to do it quicker again. Get rid of the defense. Recovery, don't need recovery. Change again. Attack, I don't mind the attack. Change that. See if we can't get. All right, that is fine. I will leave that. Let's give it a moment. Breathe. Let it rest. All right, now change again. No. Effect accuracy. Don't need. Attack speed 12. All right, leave that. Don't touch that. This needs to go back to a crit rate or crit damage. This needs to go to a crit rate or crit damage. Change. Oh, you got to be. Are you kidding me? No. So we're just going to keep barreling through here. I'll keep doing this real fast and see what we can get. All right, that is nice. I like that. She could use the crit damage. Let's do this again. Attack speed. I will leave that. That's 3 more than what she had. I will leave that. Now if we can just change this defense percent to a crit rate, that would be nice. Attack flat. Okay. 131 for the attack. She definitely needs more crit rate. So, um, this is we're working on the ring. So let's change stats again. Let's see if we can't change this out. Now don't mess with anything. All right, evasion. No. Mm, mm, come on. Effect accuracy. Again, she doesn't need the effect accuracy. This is going to turn into a 30-minute video of me just sitting here doing this. Attack speed +2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Um, Change the evasion. No. Gosh, no. Come on. Don't want that. Attack speed 4. Okay. Leave that. Let's change. Change the recovery, please. Effect resistance. No, I don't want effect resistance. HP. I don't want HP. Crit damage. All right, we'll leave that one alone. All right, let's change this to crit rate. Crit rate would be awesome. Stat right here, right now. Come on, give me some crit rate. Are you effect accuracy again? I don't need it. Evasion too. Don't need it. See, this is how you can drive yourself nuts, just by blowing through your gold and your resources just to try to get the perfect piece. And it's well, I've got a now leave that one alone, please. No, I don't want defense. I don't want effect accuracy. Don't want HP flat. I don't want recovery either. She's not healing. You're gonna see me get mad here in a moment. And nobody's a fault but my own. I'm the one that went in here and messed and caused myself this headache. And leave that one alone. Change this. Don't want the recovery. Oh, you could be kidding. Yeah, see, it gets out. Just leave that one alone. Yeah, I didn't wait long enough. So now see, I just leave the crit damage. Yeah, this has turned into basically a 20-minute video on this, and I wanted to talk about. All right, so that changed. Nice. Um, let's change it to something else. For the love of God, please cooperate. I know it's yeah, see, all right. Yeah, see now they're just doing it to torture me because I don't know how to leave well enough alone. Oh my gosh, yeah. So yeah, as you see, my gold is slowly dwindling over here. I had over 20 million gold, and now and I had almost 1100. That change. All right, we're gonna leave that before I drive myself any more crazier than I already am. Um, but yeah, so she needs reworked so I can get better results out of here. Um, this team here for Berglamir is, of course, we're doing. Oops, get back in there. We're using her, which is Lagertha. Yeah, I think that's Lagertha. Yeah, Lagertha is in the lead. Then we've got Gilroy, um, Brennan, and then Arthur. I don't have her Storm Relic, so I can't use it. But he is ice, so we'll just get an even matchup on the affinity here. Um, did good on this. I was just duly impressed with, and of course we'll go in here if you look. Her equipment, not the greatest, not even maxed out. Oh my gosh, seriously? And what is she doing in this? Oh, she does heal. So yeah, she wants this because she is a healer. What? Apparently, I ran out of gold when I was trying to level some of this stuff up. So look at this. I got all this blue gear I need to get out of here. That is just that's horrible. It's horrible. Um, but yeah, I need to. Yeah, she can stay in that. She is 30,000 health, 153 speed. She's got a vigor charge of 2. Um, effect accuracy at 85%. So 27% recovery. So yeah, she's doing everything's the vigor and accuracy for the debuff she's landing. Brennan, or not Brennan, Gilroy. Oh, look at this. This is garbage on Gilroy too. I need to. Why is this at that? Let's enhance this to 9. Boom. Give him some evasion. Won't need evasion. And then this is a broken set. I need to get a sorted set. So he's vigor, accuracy to land these debuffs. Brennan is tank. He's in vigor, life. What? What? Uh, See, this is why you need to keep up on your stuff, everybody. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this wasn't even. Hmm. This one don't even crit rate. Why does he have? I don't know. I don't know why he has. Right, there's some effect. Crit damage. Crit damage. Do I have anything down here in lower levels of vigor? Not seeing any, except for what's down here. It's equipped. Oh my gosh. So this was crit damage, effect accuracy, crit damage, recovery, attack, and crit damage. This would be a little bit better of a set for him. Let's enhance so we can get effect accuracy, HP, attack. Oh, that's garbage. Well, I'm going to equip it. So there we go. That's a little better. It went up in power, and he is currently sitting at that slow as molasses. Oh my gosh. Slow as molasses. I need to definitely redo some of these things. But anyways, and then Arthur, regular Arthur that you get in the game, where's he at? He's rocking a attack critical strife. Let's see, they say for him, Attack, critical, and strike. Okay, yeah. Because he is a rare, he doesn't have the health pool like some of the legendaries, so he can't do anything. So look at this, an uncommon piece. Garbage, rare, some legendaries. He's got him in a strife set, so at least that isn't broken. This is attack speed with some crit rate. Oh man. Crit damage with attack. See, now this is not a bad piece on him right here. This is a good, decent piece for him. This is Rash Aru. Oh my gosh, is that Trash Aru? What do we got over here? Effect accuracy, HP, defense. What else we got? Anything else down here? Where are we on? Critical. What's this? HP. Garbage. What is this? Effect resistance. Effect resistance. This is a two-piece set, so I could figure out and this these two pieces and try to get him that set. All right. Anyways, so yeah, this team did me really well, getting me at least 5 million on it. So, um, this team here for Thrym is Vala, Revenant Merlin, Urians, which I can guarantee you, Urians is crap. I don't have anything built on him. He's not built well at all. And then OG Guinevere. So when we look at my Urians, his relics, he's level 30, level 20. Haven't even spent anything on that. This one, okay, I can advance this. That'll make it stronger. Can we level it up? Sure. Max it out. Go to 40. I mean, I kind of like Urians in a way. He's we'll take it to level 50 or 5 star. I meant to awaken it. Can we level it up, match? Yeah, all right. We'll take him there for his flame. Stygian flame. Awaken, sure, let's awaken it. That'll give him more stats. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Building characters in real time. Well, for me, those of you that watch this later. All right, so we can awaken it to there. Um, skill level. I'm sure it would do him better if he had better skills on him. I have? No, I need to farm some whetstones or buy some. So yeah, it's a constant battle, if you want to say that, of going through and making sure everybody's um, built properly. Like, wow, I forgot, what is this? This is a prevention set, 100% chance to increase attacker's vigor by 1. Okay, I didn't realize I put that on there with. Oh, I think he's just in a just whatever I had to throw on him. I think I just did a quick equip or an auto equip on him. Um, yeah, this is a safeguard set. Because he does take health from himself with his, is it this one? Yeah, it takes 20, instead of using vigor, it takes 20% of his max HP to attack all enemies, which really isn't all that good when you consider for the AoE that it is. Oh, it actually, oh, so it goes down to 10% when you skill it up. This one, wow, I didn't realize that this was a crap relic for him. What's his frost relic? What is it? 36. That's so that wow. This takes 25%, but it'll go to 15% of his consumption and a defense decrease. And then this one recover, but here he allows him to recover and then gain a counterattack state, and then a chance to yeah. So this is probably. Yeah, nobody want cares about one. So this is 178 for that one. 159 with 25, another 50. So that go to 209. This one is 178. 16, 16, 32, 48 on top of. Yeah, so his storm relic looks like his storm relic is the way to go in here. So yeah, the storm relic looks like the O was is the one to use for the damage output. It gets the counter attack estate for 2 turns with a 50% chance to charge his attack gauge by 50% and then a 50% chance to grant all allies counterattack state for 1 turn. Whereas the frost, oh, so it's still 50% either way. So here's 20% of that, and then here he recovers 21%. Yeah, so this is definitely his storm relic is definitely the relic to go for, but then that will put him on an even keel for Thrym. So all right, so yeah, it looks like I got some work to do. The only reason why he's using that one is because it's the flame one. Um, oh my gosh. Stupidity in action right here. You see it from me. Somebody that's been playing, I tell everybody all the time, read their kits, read their passive kits, read their relic kits. It'll tell you how to build these people and what to use. And then by learning from other people too. So um just by looking at them too, because this will tell you up here. So he is an attacker, so you're going to want to focus on attack centric abilities, as it says, and so you're going to want to look at making sure he can hit, but also that's why I said for his equipment, the safeguard set. He has a 100% chance to gain a shield at 250% of his attack for 2 turns. So that is at the start of battle. So that's good. It's only at the start of battle, though. I might have to rethink that. All right, what are everybody recommending sets for him? Attack, crit, and focus. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'd use Ascension. He's already to use his big skill. He's already taken some of his health. This here will just add another 10% on top of it. You can run the H life set for that. Um, I have put drain on him before to get back some of that when he does attack. I don't foresee. I agree. I think I agree with this, but I think for this, I would switch the crit rate set for the fortune set so that he's getting that 20% hit accuracy. 20% hit accuracy is better than no hit accuracy. So there, he's gonna. But like I said, and then that other 7% for crit you can pick up in substats. In at least 2, if not 3 pieces of gear or 1 main piece of gear. Like that should not be effect resistance. Like right here, 30 crit rate, 31%. That just covered the 7% you'd lose by putting a fortune piece on him. So yeah, so I got some rework for him. So I might be able to get some better scores out of this by reworking his relic and giving him some better gear. So yeah, anyways, hey everybody. Oh my gosh, 40 minutes of a video. That is just totally my fault. I did not mean to go on and on like that. So anything in the pouch I can pull for y'all? Not really. I don't have anything of any substance. What do we got here? I could do a 10 pop for a storm relic. Why not? Let's go do a 10 pop for a storm relic and see what we get. Nowhere near pity, but hey, we'll get lucky. Let's see. Let's go. Come on. No? All right, let's see the flex. Come on, give me the flex. Let me get lucky here. No. All right, who do I get? I got a couple. So that means this can go up in elemental damage. What I'm doing really here, just to kind of finish this out for this, a lot of the rares of people that I use a lot, I'm keeping, or practically all the rares I'm keeping. Anybody and everybody that's in the uncommon and common stage, I'm just selling that stuff off because I need the currency as well. Probably never going to use anybody in the common level, or there are a few exceptions for the uncommon level, but I'm not, I'm just any and all those relics I'm going to sell. And then when you're pulling for heroes, and then you get over here to the exchange shards. These here, unless they've already been C10'd, you don't need to keep them. Over we go. You just exchange those out. Yep, I know they're gonna disappear. Over here, select all, exclude unobtained relics, and this. So we say okay. There we go. I don't want that in there, so let's max move. Look, I need two more of that, and then I'll get her storm. I need it. Exchange. No, cancel. Cancel. This and this. That's what I done. So this. There we go. Moves all those up. This here, I don't care about. We're just gonna exchange them. Gives me that. I need that. I need that currency. Boom. Whack. There we go. There we go. All right. So that's all I got for you guys. I did. Oh my gosh, did not mean to this be a 40-minute video, but and I wasn't planning on building characters for that. So, but anyways, everybody, hey, I appreciate it. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me. Um, you know, new to the channel, thank you. Welcome. Glad to have you. I know I'm one of the few, if that they're out here still covering the game. It's because I like the game. It's not one that makes you feel pressured into constantly being on, constantly doing this. It's a play at your leisure type game, and I like that. I mean, can you make it where you're in it constantly every 2-3 hours doing what you need to do? Oh, definitely, any game can make you do that. But I like that this is kind of a at your own pace type thing. So, anyways, everybody, I appreciate the views. I appreciate everybody joining me. Again, hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Excuse me. You think I'd already started? Anyways, what's in the cherry Coke can there, Archangel? Wouldn't you like to know? Nothing, just some Coke, that's all. Just some cherry cola. So yeah, anyways, everybody, again, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that watches, and we'll leave you with the usual. Remember, be kind, be safe, most of all, be blessed, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.